that, some companies were calling me and saying, we want to do something around it. And I said, what can you do? I mean, what do you want to do? So they said, can you arrange for karate classes? And can you arrange for these things to help our women feel more safe? And I was like, okay, I don't think I get. I know that you have a very strong opinion on that. I want you to share that.
Let's stop putting the accountability and responsibility of women's safety on women. Women's safety is the issue. The problem that there are these crimes that consistently happen over and over again with time periods, depending on the gross violence of the crime, the amount of attention it gets in the media, it's directly proportional. How violent it was is how much attention it gets in the media. By degrees of violence, we are saying, okay, this is where it falls, this is where it lands. Stop asking women to go home early. Stop asking women to not go into. I am done listening to people constantly putting the responsibility, the shouldering of it, the accountability of it, this entire spectrum of things of, again, diminishing women back into spaces that they're trying to come out of by putting that on them again. It is not helpful. You have to create an environment that is safe by ensuring that perpetrators do not have the room space to create. And safety in a space like that could have been web cameras that were functioning, could have been access and infrastructure. Instead of addressing infrastructure, you're asking, I mean, the absurdity of it just continues to baffle me. Right? Women should work in shifts with other women. Why? As a doctor, if this is my job, why am I given the additional responsibility of taking care of my own safety because there are goons or people who are misbehaving or just, eve teasers or whatever the range and spectrum of that is? Why is that my responsibility? Why should I diminish my career, my access, my opportunity, all of that for my safety? Karate classes are not going to equip you with what you need, because violence, also there is a massive prey-predator relationship. The reason, and this is me having done some amount of thinking work on this, right? The reason there's so much violence against women is because women are already in fear of violence that could potentially happen to them. It's the prey-predator relationship. You give out that prey because you feel your prey. Because that's what you're conditioned constantly to be told, that, oh, you have to be protected, has created fear already. You will know there are some people, irrespective of who the other person at the other end is, there are some people that cannot, there is no way, their life experience will tell you, there is something about fear that creates a space for a predator, and it's classic prey-predator relationship. And this, I'm going into psychotherapy a little bit. But what happens when you create that fear is you are creating room for that fear to show up in spaces where
manifest.
It could.
Yeah.
And it's so terrible that we continue to, put that responsibility in girls' minds.